In this video, I will show you how to replace the key fob battery for a 2006 to 2014 Honda Ridgeline. These are the items that you'll need: a CR1616 battery, a small Phillips head screwdriver, a small flathead screwdriver, optionally, some medium or low strength thread locker. This item is so optional, I don't actually use it myself, but it is a good idea. And of course, the key fob itself. The outer shell is held together with a small Phillips head screw and some pressure fit tabs. The first thing to do is to remove the screw with the Phillips head screwdriver. Be careful not to lose it, it's ridiculously small. Next, you'll use the flathead screwdriver to gently pry the case apart. This is the notch where you'll want to insert the screwdriver. Rotate the screwdriver gently, applying relatively light pressure, and the case will pop open a little. Do this for the opposite side as well. There is no notch on this side, but there should be a small gap that you can fit the screwdriver into. The end of the fob where the key ring goes has a little hook that holds the two parts of the shell together. Don't try to pry this end apart or you may break it. This hook can be a little tricky to separate. With the logo side facing up, wiggle it gently side to side, while also pulling it towards the tip of the key, while also tilting it upwards. It may take some wiggling to get it apart. Be patient. Now that it's separated, you can see the little hook of plastic that keeps the bottom end tightly together. With the shell separated, you can see the module that houses the electronics. You should be able to use your fingernails to grip this piece and pull it out of the shell. If not, use the flathead screwdriver. You will need to pry the electronics module case open as well. There are tabs on each end that need to be released. Start with the tab on the end nearest the larger button. Push the small flathead screwdriver gently between the clip and the body, then pivot it slightly upwards. The case should pop open slightly. Wiggle the two halves apart. Now, as you can see, you have access to the battery. Using the flathead screwdriver, just place the tip here under the battery and give it a gentle twist, and the battery should come free. Put the old battery aside to be recycled and grab the new battery. Note the orientation when installing the battery. There is a marking showing the polarity in the battery tray here, so make sure that the positive side, the side with the larger diameter, is at the bottom, so the negative side, which usually has a slight texture or pattern on its surface, will be facing up towards you. It doesn't take much force to push the battery into place, so if it doesn't slide in easily, make sure you have it aligned properly and try again. With the battery installed, it's time to reassemble the inner case. Grab the top side of the battery module and slide it into the bottom part at a slight angle. With this end aligned and a gentle squeeze at the opposite end of the case, it should pop back together. None of this takes much force, so if something isn't clicking together easily, stop and check the alignment. Don't force it. Now take the assembled electronics module and place it into the side of the key shell with the cutouts for the buttons. Then take the back side of the shell and slide it into the end of the other side at a slight angle until the bottom end hooks in. It may need a little wiggle while pushing it towards the end of the fob. Next, give both sides a gentle squeeze where the shaft of the key comes out, and it will snap itself back together. All that is left now is to reinstall that tiny little screw. If you're going to be using the optional thread locker, now is the time to apply a very small amount to the threads of the screw. Install the screw, being careful not to over-tighten it. It just needs to be snug. And with that, your key fob is back together and ready for action once again. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.